Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today is a wonderful day to give yourself a smile and forget all the broken pieces of yesterday. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, subscribe now for more updates. And without further ado, let's get it on to live video. Alright, welcome to my first official content. If you haven't watched yet my introduction video or my own version of getting to know me, I will be posting the link down below. I suggest you watch it first so you could be able to understand what I will be talking here in this content. In this vlog, we will be talking about how I overcome my depression. Now, disclaimer, I'm not a professional doctor or I don't study either psychiatry or psychology. So what I will be sharing here is purely based on what I have experienced. Basically, I will be just giving a tip or an advice on how I overcome my depression. Tip number 1, admit. Admit that there's a problem. Here's the deal, guys. If you cannot admit that there's a problem, how can you find the solution of your problem if in the first place, you're not admitted that there's a problem? Kahit na nasa harap mo na yung solusyon, tapos sa sarili mo, hindi ka pa admitted na may problema. Paano mo magagamit yung solution? For you, it's just, no, I don't need that solution. It's because in the first place, I don't have a problem. Well, this requires a lot of humility. It's because it's not easy to admit that in the first place, there's a problem with you. Well, as for me, it took me months to admit that there's a problem. For the first few weeks, when I had that insomnia, and if I will be able to sleep, I always have that nightmare. And in my nightmare, I was being chased by someone. I was running until I am out of breath. And when I woke up, I feel that I stopped breathing for at least 3 seconds. And that moment, I told myself, na wala lang to, it's just purely stress. But weeks have passed and months, it just keeps on repeating. So one night, I was having that nightmare again that was really close to sleep paralysis. And when finally I woke up after that, I really asked God, Lord, what's the problem? And that's when I knew that I have a problem. And so it took me months to admit that there's a problem. So I'm already admitted that there's a problem, but I don't know how to tell it to other people, or I don't know how to tell it neither to my family. But you know what? I'm more than blessed to have my family. It's because they know me. You know what? The people that knows you better is your family. If you have a problem, that's my next step. Second, ask for help. It's okay to ask help if hindi mo na talaga kaya. And you know, sa part ko, I'm more than blessed. It's because kahit hindi ko pa sinasabi sa family ko, alam na nila na in the first place may problema ako. And so, during that depression, what my family did, they didn't say it in my face and, uy, alam namin may pinagdadaanan ka. But in a low-key helping me, I was in my room during that time, alone. My brother and my sister, they entered the room and they told me, ate, nood tayong movie. It's so rare for them to invite me, but at least they tried. So, sabi ko, okay, wala naman sigurong mawawala. And so, we went to our parents' room and we watched movies. Nood lang kami ng movie the whole day. And you know, it helps me, it eases the burden. Yung parang for a moment nakakalimutan mo na, may malungkot pala ako, may depression pala ako. So yung ganun, they just help me low-key na hindi mo notice na alam nila. And so after that day has finished, and Ola said to me, do you want to go to a psychiatrist? You want to see a doctor? I'm admitted that there's a problem. So, baka ito na yung hinahanap ng solution sa problem ko. And so I said, okay, let's go. So the next day, my parents brought me to the doctor. Ito yung second tip na ask for help. If minsan hindi mo na talaga kaya, go see a doctor. Kasi sometimes talking to a stranger is better than talking to those people na alam na yung story mo. Well, as for me, when I talked to the doctor, sabi ko, no, it's okay, I'll talk to you because the next day or the next few months, pwede naman akong di bumalik, di mo naman ako kilala. So, I told her everything. And you know what the doctor's first question? Are you being bullied because of your weight? Well, partly. Kasi na-experience ko na kasi yung nasabihan ka, uy, magpapayat ka, para hindi lang yung kargador yung magkakagusto sa'yo. Well, partly it's just really a joke. But you know, this is one of the lesson na na-learn ko, sometimes you don't know what the person's going through right now. Well, maybe there are times na ina-accept niya yung joke or nagjo-joke rin siya. But there are times kasi na hindi natin alam kung ano yung tumatakbo sa utak ng tao. Tapos, we will crack a very sensitive joke and we don't know that would become a trigger to her depression. It's okay to joke, but sometimes limit your joke and know when is the right time to joke. Tip number 3. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay to be weak for a while. Sometimes kasi yung pride natin, sinasabihan tayo, no, I'm strong. I shouldn't be feeling this way. I shouldn't be hurt this way. You know what? Give yourself a time. Give yourself a time to break down. Give yourself a time to be weak sometimes because it will help. Iyak mo lang yan. Ilabas mo lahat. At pagtapos ka nang ilabas lahat, go to tip number 4. Encourage yourself to stand up again. Because you know what? There's more in you. God created a warrior inside you. But sometimes, a warrior is a child. Ika nga ni Tito Gary. People say that I'm amazing, strong beyond the years, but they don't see inside of me. I'm hiding all my fears. It's okay. Break down saglit tapos laban ulit. Because you know what? God is fighting for you and He is the only one who can turn your breakdown into breakthroughs. So laban lang. Step number 5. Find true friend or real squad. Go to the squad that you think you can always run to even if you're in your worst moments. And go to the true friends that you can always be who you really are. Yung kaya mo mag-rant, yung taong handang makinig sa mga rants mo, at yung tao na kaya mong maging kung sino ka because you know na accepted ka nila no matter how messed up you are. Promise, mas nakaka-help yun. Go find your real squad and forget all your fake friends. Step number 6. Do not be alone. Usually, if we're alone, dami natin naiisip na kung ano-ano. And sometimes, if we're always alone, the enemy would try to play with our mind and yun na talaga yung magsa-start na magiging suicidal ka. So again, be with your friends and your family. Ako, based sa experience ko nito, when I transferred to a room, yung share na kami ng sister at cousin ko, nabawasan talaga yung thoughts ko na mga tapos yung depression ko, hindi na talaga siya masyadong nag-u-cure. It's because ang sarap lang kasi na may kakwentuhan ka or may katawanan ka before you go to sleep. So again, do not be alone, especially if ramdam mong may problema ka talaga. Tip number 7. Seek a community. Well, dwell in a community or a youth group that can help you. Say, if you're in a community, may ibang outlet ka na pagpupuntahan pag medyo malungkot ka. Yung every week may ilo-look forward ka na may teachings ka na makukuha. Joining a community or a prayer meeting. Promise it will help you. Kasi ma-remind ka every week na there's more to life than what you feel. So, seek a community. So, if ever you don't have or you don't know where to go, you can always join our family, the God's People Catholic Fellowship. If you're more interested, you can DM me on my Instagram or you can message me on my Twitter, all at Nessa Gabiana. And let's talk about it. You're very welcome to join our family. And we're very willing to help you overcome your depression, and we'll be going to guide you and be with you in your journey in overcoming it. Step number 8. Fight your battles on your knees. Pray. This may seem so obvious and pretty common. I mean, yung people would tell you that if you're going through something, they would say, it's okay, pray for it. But you know what? Praying in the midst of your depression is harder than it seems. Because human thinking natin, mapapatal ka talaga na, you're God, but you're allowing this to happen to me. So, yung tendency, we will ignore God, we will hate Him for allowing these things to happen to us. But you know what? Just start to pray. Just start to open your mouth. And the moment that your heart will follow to worship God, your brain will be at ease. Because you know what? You will be reminded that no matter how stressed you are, no matter how big that trial is, you know the truth that our God is always be worthy of all our praises. Because indeed, despite all the stress, we are blessed. Well, if you cannot find the right words to pray, you can always go through scriptures. In Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11 to 14, it says there, I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and plans to give you hope and a future. At the next verse, it says, when you come to me and pray to me, Lord says, if you seek me, and you will find me. If you seek me with all your heart, I will be found by you. Sometimes I question God, why does it seems, Lord, na hindi kita ramdam minsan? Bakit parang mas ramdam ko pa yung mga problema ko more than you? So ito pala yung answer. The question is, magsisimula sa atin. If how much we seek God. Sabi ni Lord, if you will seek me with all your heart, I will be found by you. The question, are we seeking God with all our heart? Yun, pray. It will help you. And finally, tip number 9. Embrace the blessing of brokenness. It's because sometimes, if okay lang yung life natin, if always happy, may tendency pa ba kaya na makaka-remember tayo kay God? If happy lang yung life natin. Sometimes kasi yung brokenness is one way of God getting our attention. Sometimes kasi yung attention natin is napapauna yun sa iba. Ito na yung priorities ko ngayon. So mas priority ko yung studies ko. Maya ka na muna, Lord. Study muna. Sometimes God would use a trial or a stress or your brokenness to get your attention because He loves you. So He wanted to spend more time with you. And if we're busy because we're overwhelmed by the happiness that we got, ang tendency kasi makakalimutan natin si Lord. Kaya yun minsan, magpapadala siya ng brokenness sa'yo. Kaya yun, tip number 9, embrace that brokenness. Because God won't give you trials beyond your capacity. Be blessed na binigyan ka ni Lord ng ganyang problema. It's because He's fully aware that you can handle it. So if you think you have that big problem, believe that the Lord is giving you more strength to overcome that problem. The more problem you overcome, the more stronger you become. One thing I realized, suicidal people, we don't want to die. We just want to live. We just want to live a happier life, a peaceful na life. But you know what? Pain is part of our life. Next thing is, overcoming depression and anxiety is a process. It takes time. Do not rush yourself. Give yourself a time. But this is, I'm going to tell you, fight depression, fight anxiety. Because if you're not going to fight it and you will just let it go on its own, hindi talaga mahahappen yun. You need to fight it. You need to fight for yourself. Hey, kakayanin ko to. Overcoming depression and anxiety doesn't go overnight. It's not like an instant noodles or an instant coffee. It takes time and it's a process. But you know what? God said, I need you to get excited again. I need you to remember that you're not in this thing alone. I'm working on your challenges. I've already assigned angels to you. So let go of the stress and just trust me. I've got an incredible ending in store. In fact, that's why you need to get excited again, because the happy ending I've got coming is going to rock your world. And also in James chapter 1 verse 12, the Lord said, Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love Him. So just persevere. And I hope that the next time that you're going through stress, anxiety, and depression, you will tell yourself, I am blessed despite the stress. The next time that people would ask you, how are you? I hope you will answer them, I am blessed. Because indeed, we are blessed despite the stress. And that's it. I hope that you have learned something from this vlog. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more updates. And once again, this is Nessa saying that when the time is right, the Lord will make it.